What's going on, guys? It's me, Xavo. Welcome back to the second channel. We are here with episode 59 to Xavo's Mystical World. Welcome back, guys. Last video we had quite a trek. As you can see, we've got all this diamond armor. We got another disc. We actually need to quickly go and do something about this room, somewhere to put the stuff before we get into today's video. Because today's video, I actually planned, like I said in one of the other videos, to start extending the minecart that I have, like the minecarts that are coming out of the train station. So they're gonna go this way and this way. I'm not sure which way we want to start first. I guess we could technically start that way. There is so far just the tunnel, but yeah, there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do in this world, and I do kind of want to, you know, get this place expanding so we can travel further out by minecart as opposed to just going by foot. So we're gonna just quickly get some wood. I don't know how much we're gonna need, because right now I'm just kind of focused on getting a chest or something to put this disc away in, because I don't want to go, you know, traveling out very far and then just getting killed or something. So, oh, I actually need to make a new axe. We should probably go make that out of the diamonds that we got from last video, because there was quite a lot of diamonds we got. So, not doing too bad on diamonds now. We've actually got just so much of them that we should be ready at some point to as well explore outside of our, you know, comfort zone, like way out, to go and find a horse. I actually plan on finding some horses, at least. One would be fine, but I plan on bringing a bunch back and making a stable for them, actually. Alright, we've got 41 diamonds. I actually forgot just how many we had. So, yeah, I actually plan on doing quite a lot, to be honest. And I also plan on going to the Nether and fighting the Wither at some point, which will mean gathering Wither heads from Wither skeletons, which can take some time, I've heard. So we kind of want to get on with that at some point. I think maybe in the next video, you know, unless next video we decide to build, like, the massive gates around the world, because that's another thing we need to do. Right, so we'll make a little chest, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, actually. Should I put it, like, here? Under the banner? Or would it make sense to have, like, armor-related stuff, like extra tools in there, and then this could be for the music chest? Like, I don't know. I guess I could just put this here, right? Like, it doesn't look too bad there. I think I might just put it there, and we'll put our music discs in that chest. So that's where we're going to store all our music. And we've obviously got another music disc here. So we've got 2 cat discs. I don't know why we need 2. Might be able to trade them. But speaking of trading, actually, I learned a really cool fact the other day, which I had no idea was the case. And this also is a pretty useful conversation, because I do want to actually expand my trains out to the villages, so I can actually have instant access to them. I can also take villagers back on minecarts and maybe use them for, like, a future bank and stuff, because, you know, they look like Jews. Anyway, pretend I didn't say that. But something I learned that was really cool about villagers actually the other day is that if you punch them, they actually increase the cost of the sales that they're offering to you, because basically, well, they don't like you. That's why they increase the prices of the trades. I had no idea that was even a thing. So I didn't know that. And another thing I learned is that you can put, like, certain, I guess, lecterns or other stuff in front of them, like a blacksmith table. If you get them near to it, it will change, like, their teaching, like what their skill set, I guess. So they become a blacksmith, or they become a librarian or something. I had no idea that was even a thing. So I actually learned that, as you can probably guess, because I've brought up Jeff quite a few times. I've learned that from one of Jeff's Minecraft videos he made recently. It was pretty damn cool. So, right, it was 5 blocks, then it was a powered rail, then it was 5 blocks. So it would actually need to start out here. And wow, these Endermans have been busy. Look, there's one right there, actually. Speaking of the devil, he's been placing a lot of dirt about. So where did I put the redstone torch? I guess they were underneath, so I don't know what we're going to do with these ones that are going to be extending out. I guess we can just hide them underneath. I actually need to get some redstone torches, speaking of which. So, yeah, I need some smooth stone as well, so I can actually start building this out. Something I'm a little bit annoyed about is there's no music playing, which is really weird. It's off? I did not turn this thing off. Guys, didn't I turn this on, like, episodes ago? It was, like, the start of this year. I turned music on. I don't know why it's off again. So, that'll explain why it's been so quiet, because I actually wanted the music back in this game, because it's quite sad without the Minecraft music. Don't get me wrong, the Minecraft music is definitely a bit over the top now. It's not really that easy to just kind of focus on the game to, but I actually quite like it when we've got some music going. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, I need slabs, or just, like, smooth stone in general, so I should put some of that in there there to smelt. And I will need to get some more wood because I'm thinking of having like an underneath design of like planks with like, I guess, spruce. Yeah, spruce fences holding it up. That's kind of the idea we're going for. Just something that looks like a proper, I don't know, medieval-ish sort of bridge design. I think medieval's the word. I'm not really sure what I'm thinking of. But anyway, random blocks. What have we got in here? We could always make it out of something different, like polish andesite. But I mean, nah. We'll just stick to cobble. Because, I mean, we've already done the rest of it out of smooth stone. And what's the slab situation? We've got a few of those. We've got a lot of fences. That's great. And I actually, something I need to do as well at some point, now that I've just seen the dark oak in my chest, is we need to make that reservation at some point, don't we? That nature reserve or whatever. Oh, wow, it's going dark. That was quick. I did not see that happen. Jeez. Right, let's head to bed real quick. Yeah, I really dig how the diamonds look in this game with the old texture pack. Like, it just looks so much nicer. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, the OG Minecraft just looks way better than the new Minecraft. And don't get me wrong, like, the new Minecraft actual diamond look looks cool, and some of the glass looks nice, but I just think the character of the old Minecraft is just untopped. Like, you can't top it because it just looks so good. Right, we've got enough coal. That's great. So that means I can smelt all this stuff, like, really nearby. I can just start it over here. So yeah, I think we'll just take that other one out of here. Got another one in there just sat around. So we're going to smelt a bunch of cobblestone, make smooth stone. And whilst I do that, I will actually just kind of go and get some wood as well. So this will be a good chance for me to cut the clip and save you guys some time so we can get into the actual interesting part, the building of the whole bridge. So let's go.
Much later.
Okay, I have no idea how long it's been. It might have been half an hour. It might have been longer. But what I've done in that time is I've actually made 64, another 64, and 14 smooth stone. I've gone and got a bunch of redstone torches. We've got some more redstone dust to make some more. And of course, I've gathered the stairs from the chests. And I've also gotten a ton of wood like I promised. And I even made a nice little black bed here to sleep on the job. So we've actually got some more smooth stone going at it as we are going to do this. But essentially, I think we're ready to start. So the plan of what I'm doing with this bridge is it's going to run over this river. And then it's going to detour up this hill like this. So instead of it just kind of following over more bridges and next to this fire, you know, next to this lava, which is definitely going to end up catching onto the actual bridge, and I don't want it to do that because it'll burn it all. We're going to have it lead up through the hills, and then it'll kind of split two different ways over that mountain or straight over those snowy mountains that direction. So it's going to be quite a project. I don't know how much of it we're going to get today, but I plan on getting at least this bridge here done. I think we're going to start with maybe slowly increasing it in height. So it's going to come out a little bit like this. And I kind of want it to, like, arch a bit like this, or at least lead upwards, like a bit like a roller coaster, you could say. So we can still walk underneath it and whatnot. I don't want to have it so that we can't really walk underneath the bridge, because that would be a little bit tight feeling or a bit weird. So yeah, we're just going to simply sort of build it up bit by bit. And yeah, because we've got the bed again, we don't have to worry about the time changing and stuff. So that's really good. I don't know what happened to the last bed we had, but the last, like, disposable bed I had in this game, it just disappeared. So we've gone and made sure this time we actually have another one. Right, I think what I should do is actually make these go up in 5 pieces at a time, because that's like the length between each of them. So I should figure out whether this... Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so this is 5 blocks. Then it's the power rail here, which gives you the little boost before you go up it. Unless we do the boost on the actual thing. I don't know. We could do that. I don't know. I guess that would mean moving it back one. Let's just see how this works so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next one would be on the step up right here. This one would be the powered rail this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no guarantee it's going to be in the same place each time. It's not the end of the world. Actually, there is actually a guarantee because I've just done that wrong. This is supposed to go... Oh, whoops. Not going to try and kill myself on the job. Jesus Christ. Right, that's supposed to go 5 out, and then we do the same thing. So, yeah, and it's starting to go dark again, so we're going to have to quickly go to sleep. Let's just put these into there. Let's gather more of those. Oh, I can't sleep yet. Okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be the 5th one, right? So, yeah, that's 5. That one's going to be on the next block up. So, some of them will probably either be a step far behind or a step far forward. And some of them will literally just be on the actual jump up point. So, right here, you'll get an... Oh, why am I... What am I doing? With this one here, you're going to get the speed boost here. So yes, the music is now kicking back in. That's what we like to see. I don't know why it ever went off in the first place, but apparently I turned it off. which I don't recall doing, so my memory must be absolutely abysmal. I reckon I did it off camera or something when it was just kind of like distracting me. I don't know. But yeah, thankfully we've got it back. That's what matters. Right. I don't know how much of this I'm going to, like, keep increasing up, because it doesn't really need to keep increasing too much. It just needs to be sort of level with this hill here, which I'm not sure how much higher up that is going to need to go. Got 5 here. I think we'll go one more time, and it should be level with the hillside, in theory. Can I actually, like, see from that angle where it's going to roughly be? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6 blocks off the ground, and this mountain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, we might have to go up another 2 times then, ideally. I also need to remove this crap that this bloody Endermen have been, like, dropping about. It's getting on my nerves, honestly. Like, I don't get why they just carry bits of, like, dirt about and drop it everywhere. It's like an absolute ball ache, dude. So yeah, we're going to just kind of keep continuing this process, and we might speed up a little bit of this. I know it's annoying because I keep doing the time-lapsing in these videos, but honestly, if I didn't, you guys would be sat here just watching me slowly just building this stuff, and it would take forever, because a lot of these are projects that will simply just take hours, or like at least 40 minutes to do one segment at a time, and I'm not going to sit there and yap for that long, and also I can't really keep it interesting for that long talking, because people eventually just think, oh, I'm going to click off. At least that's my experience with it. So yeah, we're going to just start a little time lapse here, guys, and we'll see how much of this we can get done. Let's go. Right, that's where we've left off for now. We've made it do this. I bet that's going to be absolute AIDS. Like, you're going to be like spinning in circles as you go over that. So yeah, we've done that general design. So now we're going to start on the framework, which is going to be the most time-consuming part of this, I can imagine, because it's going to require the most detail. So this was just the simple building block, so to speak, but we're going to have some more of that left over, which is going to be pretty handy when we come around to continue with that. And look, we've already gotten through all that coal that we got last video. That's nuts. Right. I think we should just probably begin then, shouldn't we? So I think what we'll do is we'll have it so that there's a support beam maybe on every 5th block along. So between 4 blocks, there'll be another one like this. And these are going to just be purely made of like oak. So at the top and the bottom, and it will come down into kind of a, yeah, like a fence. So it's not going to look like something sturdy, obviously, because if you're using real life logic, like, you're going to think, how is something like this holding this together? But I mean, real life, if you have like roller coasters, they are held up by very small kind of stilts almost. I know they're probably made out of like metal, but you know, in this case, I want it to fit the whole theme that we have going on in the world. So this is going to come down as well, like that, and same here as well. Just hoping nobody gets any ideas of robbing my wood. That would be a little bit disappointing. What we can do is probably make this so it doesn't look as weird. So we could like move the floor back like that, and then put that there, and then that. That way it's all kind of level. Right, we need to go to sleep as well. I'm thinking of what, you know, the sides could look like. So I guess there's like a safety rail so you don't fall off. I don't know. But that could be part of the thrill, you know? Or we could just have it so, yeah, we have these are like that, and then this kind of runs like that, but then you wouldn't see, you know, the poles, I guess, from under, unless you went underneath. I guess we could just have it like that then. Yeah, you don't see them unless you go underneath. So this will go down, and I think we'll need a slab to make that connect. So you're going to see what I mean in a second, actually. I'll just quickly get this, because we're going to probably need some of that for later if we continue this project at another point. Right, so if I'm going to make some slabs, basically this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to come up like this, and bam. It should connect that to that. Now, obviously, it doesn't look ideal. I would prefer it to look even better than that, you know, more like defined and whatnot. But I think for the most part, that isn't actually too bad because it still kind of has that design to it where it looks like there's some support. So, yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. We'll see. Maybe we might end up tweaking it down the line, but I'm pretty happy with how that looks. This will be the same. So we need to do that across there. Slab. And yeah, so we're basically just going to repeat that process now for the rest of the bridge, so let's go on with the time lapse again. Okay, guys, so we're now in the final stretch of this bridge. We've actually pretty much done. So all I've got to do here is lay that one there, that slab there. These can all run across there like that. And yeah, I need to make a new shovel, by the way, because I broke it mid-time lapse. To be fair, it wasn't made of diamonds, so that kind of checks out. But I think we've had just about enough to make this bridge today because, yeah, the rest of it is pretty much like the woods are on its way out. And we've almost done, so it's not actually too bad, calculating-wise. Now, the only trouble I'm going to have here is where to put the redstone torches. Now, a lot of people in the past would have just put their redstone torches next to the track, but I want them to be kind of, like, hidden. And I guess they could make for a nice little underglow of the bridge if I have them underneath. But here's the problem that I'm actually going to have with that. Yeah, you can't actually be assured that there's going to be enough space to put a torch under every single one, because if it's, like a support beam under one of the tracks, that will kind of mess up how you do it. So I'm just going to quickly show you, because with these ones, because they've got the ladder underneath, right, I could technically kind of hide it like that, and it adds as a little glow, and it should... Oh, it's not... Oh, wait a minute. It's not powering it. Oh, it's because I put it in the wrong place. Right, never mind. I'm just a dumbass. I'm just a dumbass. Right, it's a block further that way. If I put it there, that should actually have a glow under it. And it powers it. See what I mean? Looks cool and it's efficient. Now, the only trouble is, again, this one here, I think is actually right where the support beam is. Unless I'm horribly wrong. Hold up. Should we have them on, like, different sides, or should they all be on one side? Let's try that. If that's actually on the wrong... Right, it's in the right space. Okay. This one is here. I think that, actually, this time is where a wooden support beam is. So this is not going to work. How am I going to power that one? Hold up. How am I going to do that then? Is there any way I can, like, get that to... I don't know. Maybe I should just, like, recalculate it so that I have each one of them sort of like a certain... I don't know. Because otherwise, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it'd have to be there instead of 5, which is a little bit weird. But it might end up having to be that, you know, just like every time it's before one of these blocks, that's when you do it. So that's the other problem, is that I want it to meet on the corner, so it actually has like a curve that's like perfected to the corner. And so far, I've built the bridge so that it actually has the perfect 5 even curve to go around. I'll just show you what I mean by that, actually. Essentially, because there's 5 rails between a powered rail, see how that's like perfected? This is going to interfere with that, because otherwise I'm going to have to start shifting all of them up one. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to have to be on this one instead of where it was before. See how that's powering up? Right, so yeah, we'll have to do it every single, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'd have to be... See, because that's not, again, that's like a mess. It's like 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it works for this part, I suppose. It works for this part. We'll have to run with that, won't we? We'll have to just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will have to be... here. Yeah, see how it's lit up because I've put one under there. I'm just hoping this all kind of evenly works out, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's all going to have to shift up one, which I didn't really want it to have to do, but that's probably going to be how... Oh, actually, it works out. It works out. See how this comes to a 4, and then that goes into the 5. It could just be one of those weird anomalies we just kind of have to run with because it's part of the bridge design. You know, whatever. I guess as long as there's not wood in the way, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem for the rest of the bridge. It's just, you know. So, I mean, it's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible design. It's just, ideally, I would have wanted it to be 5 apart, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Do another one. So that one's going to be under here. So this is obviously the main focus of today, is getting this bridge done. We can focus on where this also extends out to, where it goes elsewhere in like another video, which I will separate. I'm not going to just do 2 back-to-back minecart sort of bridge related videos, because that would be super boring, especially because I've kind of done that before with the train station or with the other bridge related projects, and it's just boring to watch, if I'm going to be honest with you. Even I get bored of doing too many projects back to back that are similar. So the next video will be either like building the walls around the world, which will take fucking ages, so I'm going to kind of like try and see if I can get a bunch of iron off camera or stuff like that, get prepared for the video. So that's something I gotta do. But another thing as well is I need to go to the nether and start like farming wither skeletons. So both are pretty cool video ideas. I think the wither one will probably be even cooler, but wow, yeah, see, that works perfectly. See that? That works absolutely perfectly after that part over there. And you're left with this really cool underbridge glow design, which is like red. I think that looks so cool. You guys let me know what you think of that. I'm also thinking I could have like, to add extra support, that there could be like fences between here like this, so they kind of connect. A bit like a roller coaster, right? I was using that analogy before, but it's a bit like, well, not really an analogy, it's more like just a reference, but yeah, like supports. But I don't know, I kind of already dig how it looks without that. The trouble is with that is it would look weird, because the fences don't really look like poles anymore when they're going sideways. They look like fences. So I could end up putting like a solid wooden block in the middle and having slabs between it. I'll try and like demonstrate what that would look like. So it would be, let's say here, right, would do like a, because there's not really a perfect middle point, it'd be like wood like that, and then it'd be a slab across to the next wooden block or something, which again looks kind of weird, but you know, it's just that kind of looks thinner and it might look a bit better. But that's kind of what I was referring to when I'm saying like slabs with full blocks between it, because I've seen some people do stuff like that where they have a building design which comes from a main full block to a thin pillar back to a full block again, somewhere like in the middle of it. But I'm gonna just stick with this. I think this looks really cool, and for a very, very thin rail bridge that's only really just to hold minecarts, you can believe this probably pretty easily, physics-wise. It's not really something that looks too out of place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will be hidden, obviously, under the ground. We don't have to worry about seeing that one. So that will be... oh god, I hate when you've got to go right under the ground just to place one redstone torch. It's an absolute faff. There we go. We'll just power the rest of these ones that are here, and then we'll kind of call it a day. You know what we'll do, actually, just before we finish off today's video, is we'll just do a little test run, just to see how this thing rolls, you know? See how it glides. I always like testing out minecarts once I've finished them, just like going for a little joyride on them. That just takes me back as well to when I was little. I used to make these massive roller coasters in creative mode. Obviously, I wasn't doing it in survival because it would just take too long and I didn't have the patience for it. But I would do these massive just roller coasters and then I'd say, yo, bro, do you want to come and ride on my roller coaster? And we'd just take turns trying each other's roller coasters out. And it was so cool, man. So, yeah, we're going to quickly go to sleep. And, yeah, we're going to give this thing a spin and see how it goes. Let's take that out of there. Oh, we've got quite a bit of that in there. So we can continue the bridges at some other point with what we've got left in there. Oh, and I forgot to put one under here, didn't I? I actually kind of already dug the tunnel out, to be fair. So, yep, that can get filled in with dirt. Boom. I don't know if I'll do further designs to the inside of this tunnel, so like using dark oak, because dark oak actually matches spruce when it comes to like actual planks, roughly anyway, so I could put like dark oak stairs in here to give it a more rounded sort of tunnel design, but I think for now, that looks, you know, pretty much already on par with what I was intending, so I'm not planning on doing any further adjustments to the tunnel anytime soon. Let's get some melons in our system, just so we can sprint again, and yeah, let's try out this very, very epic train trip. It seems we've got, like, just this sitting here, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, I've got no actual, like, minecarts. I've just realized that. I've only got minecarts with chests. We'll just take those, and we'll make, like, a little chest here for the minecarts, because that's another thing. I haven't made any chests for the minecarts for this train station. So we could put it, I think, yeah, we'll put, like, oh... Did I forget to replace these bottom parts with planks? What the hell? I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize I'd forgotten to do that. That's just dirt for whatever reason. Wow. I'm so sorry for not noticing that sooner. That might have been an eyesore to some people. They just, like, sort of spotted it out the corner of their eye, and they're like, wow, Xavo, you didn't even finish the fucking building off properly. Sorry, fricking. I'm failing on the swearing thing again, aren't I? Right, there we go. Wood. So that's finished. For whatever reason, it wasn't finished. And, yeah, the chest will go here. Oh, actually, no, it'll float, won't it? It'll float. You know what I'll do? I'll do something like that, and we could put... that underneath. That looks really cool, actually. Actually, no, we don't need to, because this is the footpath that leads in here. So even though that's a cool idea, we can just have it here, right? Because you're never going to have one going that way. That's just a footpath. So we'll put the minecart with chests in there. And... we also need to really, like, kind of light this inside up as well, which I was going to do at some point with the lanterns. And seeing as we've got a bunch of lanterns back home as well that I had left over from the bridge, we can just put a couple of those inside of there as well. So we'll get 4 of those. Right, minecarts. We'll make a few of these. We'll just make 2. I need to make another shovel. I'll do that off camera. Right, let's test this thing out. I'm just too excited now. I've been waiting to actually try this ride out for a while now. I say ride, but you know what I mean, like just minecart system thing. So yeah, let's quickly just put these lanterns up. I think we were gonna have one there, and there. It's hanging off the glass for some reason. I was trying to get it to hang off of the wood. Can I not change that? Wow, it doesn't want to. So we've got the lanterns on the outside, lanterns on the inside. Okay, let's do this. Let's get into this damn thing. Boom! Here we go! Woo! Sheep! Oh, we gotta get this. Yes! Here we go, guys. Wow. The Minecraft physics never cease to amuse me with the feet just sticking out. Woo! Oh my god! This is so cool! Boom! Whee! Actually, I thought that was going to be really AIDSy at the end there, like, because, you know, this whole thing just kind of goes wiggly. It doesn't even actually look bad on the video. That looks completely smooth. I guess that was like an old Minecraft issue, you know, where the screen would spaz out like this as you're in the minecart. But yeah, that's a really, really fun little tour you can take there. So yeah, that is actually going to conclude today's video. We have now got this lovely, lovely bridge built right here, so we can take our little detours inside of this thing whenever we need to go somewhere outside the world. It's a nice bit of transport, as you'll already be able to see right there. So, yeah, that's today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like, of course, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here and you're looking forward to more Minecraft videos. I probably will start next week a new Terraria video for the first time, a Terraria series. I'm kind of already just feeling like doing it, like, right now, because, yeah, I was saying at the start of the year I might do it at some point later in the year or whatever down the line, but I wasn't really sure when. But I just really want to do it. I actually just want to start a Terraria series, so we'll start that, I think, next week. I don't know if I'll have to buy Terraria on PC or if I play it just through Xbox, because I have it on Xbox, but I usually like to play stuff on PC anyway, so I could always just buy the PC version and play it on here, especially for you guys. But anyway, yeah, that's going to do it. So if you want to sub for some Terraria content, do that as well. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye, guys.